Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are back in Gran Turismo 7. I know, it has been a while, but we are back at Watkins Glen International for another round of daily races. And after setting a couple of qualifying laps in the Toyota Supra race car that I was initially happy with, that was until I saw my position for the race. All the way at the back of the pack. I thought I did quite well. Oh well. Okay, let's see what I can do with this as we're rolling towards the, well, final corner, starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, first objective, get closer to the car ahead, stick in his toe and run the gears as long as possible. Finally crossing the line to start the first lap and looking ahead to see if anyone goes off into turn 1, and it does look clear. And back onto the power as soon as I touch the apex. And we can see one car has gone wide, but they've managed to rejoin into turn 2. And it's full throttle all the way through turns 2, 3 and 4 as we close up on a slow moving car. Doozy Floozy manages to get by, where Lee ends up hitting the back of Trapper, causing them to lose control, but I managed to just escape being taken out as well. And dropping down to 4th gear for the chicane and almost throwing the car through the corner with as much speed as possible. And just managing to close the gap to the car ahead when we see 2 more cars going off through to turn 8. So half a lap down and up 4 places, you've got to love it. Moving around turn 9 and trying to hang on to the back of Doozy Floozy ahead as we pass the penalty markers. And 3rd gear for turn 10 as we can see most of the field moving up towards turn 11. A turn where I've managed to close the gap to Doozy ahead. Just lifting for turn 12 and now running almost in his bumper. As Doozy goes wide into the final corner, allowing me an opening to try and move past down the straight into 11th place. Just before we start the second lap. And there are yellow flags into turn 1. It looks like cars have gone wide and one's hit the barrier on the inside. Thankfully, this being a game, everyone manages to join back on pretty easily. And them being much slower allows me to catch up to Captain Morgan in their Honda through turns 3 and 4. And moving to the outside to pass out of the corner and a little drag race down the straight. I move back to the inside to try and move through the chicane, but P-Vitch outbrakes me and then the captain takes a hit from behind. And with a small touch to the back of my car, he spins and becomes the first retiree of the race. And turn 8 once again and someone goes wide, allowing an easy move up into 8th position. I'm moving out of turn 9 and we can see someone not on the racing line. And why am I not surprised that the Red Bull branded car has a penalty? Oh well, now running in 7th thanks to that. Rejoining the race at the end of lap 4, I've managed to move up to 6th place thanks to someone pitting earlier, but now it's time for me to come in and I think the cars ahead have all got the same idea. Yep, and that's 4 cars just entering the pits and it's time for a race of the mechanics. Just a change of tyres please lads. And if you've made it this far to the pit stop, why not leave the video a like? It really helps out if you do. Or even leave me a comment with your thoughts on the video. And with the car rolling out of the pits, let's just see what position I come out in. Drop down to 12th place. Okay, time to put my head down and just set some good times. Skipping ahead to the final corner on the penultimate lap. I've managed to move back up to 7th place thanks to passing cars mainly in the pit lane, but I am now under attack from the car behind. Dropping to 3rd gear for turn 1. Trying to take as much speed through as I can, just trying to ignore my rear view mirror, focusing ahead. Full throttle through turns 2, 3 and 4. And Ricky behind is looking for a place to pass. I move defensively down the straight into the chicane, forcing Ricky to the outside and managing to just hold him off through the corner. Fourth gear for turn 7. Before back on the power as early as possible. Before braking for turn 8 around 200 meters from the corner, down to 3rd gear, half throttle through the corner until you can see the exit, then full throttle towards turn 9. Down to 3rd gear, trying to keep it tight to the apex. Before we have another drag race down a straight. Moving to the inside again, trying to defend my place. Brake 200 meters from turn 10. I messed up, so I had to drop down to 2nd just to keep it on the track. The gap's getting smaller towards turn 11. But I just hugged the corner, trying to keep the door shut. Slight lift off throttle for turn 12. As we see Ricky going wide into the corner, taking too much speed through, but they managed to rejoin me for the final corner. But I managed to pull away and cross the line to take 7th place on the road. Whew! Not a bad place to finish after starting at the back of the pack. And that is that for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. If you have made it to the end of the video, why not consider subscribing for more Gran Turismo 7 videos and some other things I'd like to put out from time to time. Thank you once again, and with all that out of the way, I will see you in the next one.